Hello, good morning everybody. Today we are going to start with unit number 1 from your student's book, please. So I want you to open your student's book on page number 8. In this lesson we are going to check some vocabulary. We are going to check some adjectives to describe feelings, adverbs. We are going to check some phrasal verbs. As a grammar, we are going to check the past simple in affirmative, negative, and interrogative form, question forms, and we are going to check the use of should. Okay, I think this unit is going to be very easy for you. As you can see, I hope you have already watched the videos on YouTube that I suggest you to check. There are some videos about the feelings, okay? These videos are going to help you to learn more about these vocabulary words, okay? So let's start with this lesson. And as you can see, you have some pictures at the beginning of the page. Can you tell me, what can you see? Can you describe how people are feeling in this moment that you can see in the pictures? For example, in picture A, what do you think about them? In my opinion, I think they feel worried or they feel sad. They are wearing a sports shirt. Maybe their team has lost a game. We don't know exactly, okay? But they feel worried or they feel sad. I think that, okay? What do you think about picture B? I think they are happy. I think they are feeling happy. What do you think about them? Okay, maybe they get a degree, maybe, I don't know, they get some good news because they have a smile in their faces. Can you see now picture C? I think in picture C, the man is angry. He looks like he is shouting to the woman that is in front of him. Okay, maybe he lost his luggage from the plane, I don't know, okay, but he looks very angry. And what do you think about the woman in picture D? In my opinion, I think she feels worried, no, I think she feels bored, okay? Maybe she doesn't understand the lesson or she don't want to learn anything and she feels very bored. What do you think about that? Maybe she doesn't like the schoolwork, maybe she thinks it's difficult, we don't know, okay? So as you have described the 4 pictures that you have here, I want you to write the answer for the 2 questions in exercise 1. It says, how do you think these people are feeling? We have already talked about that, okay? So you have to write your answer in the space here. Number 2, what is making them feel that way? You can use the words that you have here in purple to help you to make the sentences. For example, I'm going to give you an example here. I think the girls are very happy, the man looks anxious, it seems like the girl is bored, and you have to explain your opinion. For example, I think the man is angry because he hasn't got his luggage. And I am using the words that I have in purple here. You have to do the same with the rest of the pictures, okay? So you have some examples here in the screen. So you can see these examples. You can copy these examples on your books, but you have to complete the other pictures with your own words, okay? So take a few minutes to complete this exercise, please. Now to continue with the next exercise, we have to check the meaning of all the adjectives below. Can you match any of them with the photos in exercise 1? So we have we are going to listen to them. So please, let's check.
Unit 1, Lesson 1A, Exercise 2.
Anxious,
Repeat.
ashamed,
Ashamed,
bored,
bored,
confused,
confused,
cross,
crossed,
delighted,
delighted,
disappointed,
disappointed,
embarrassed,
embarrassed,
envious,
envious,
excited,
excited,
frightened,
frightened,
proud,
proud,
relieved,
relieved,
shocked,
shocked,
suspicious,
suspicious,
upset.
upset. So now you have already repeated these vocabulary words. I want you to match all of the, well, not all of these, some of these adjectives to describe the pictures that you have at the beginning of the page. For example, let's check. With picture D, you can use the word bored. Maybe in picture A, you can use the word disappointed. What else? What can you tell me? Frightened. Proud, maybe in picture B, you can use the word proud, orgullosas. Okay? If you don't understand the meaning of any words here, I want you to write the meaning in Spanish of these words, please. So, as you have finished, we are going to answer exercise number 3. And it says, put the adjectives in exercise 2 into categories A and B below. Do you know any other adjectives you could add to the categories? For example, here, what can you tell me about this? Tell me. What can you tell me? For example, in the first column, column A, we have these words: delighted, excited, proud, relieved. In column B, we have anxious, ashamed, bored, confused, crossed, disappointed, embarrassed, envious, frightened, shocked, suspicious, and upset. Okay, so you have enough space here to write the words, and I want you to add 3 more adjectives to column A, and I want you to write 3 more adjectives to column B. Okay, for example, it says positive feelings. If we have happy, do you think it's a positive feeling here? So you can write happy. Sad, angry. Try to write different adjectives from those that you have here in exercise 2, okay? So take your time and complete your table. Remember that you have to complete the exercises as you can understand, and finally you can check your answers with my answers, okay? So you can erase your mistakes and correct them, or you can complete with more words that you can see in my answers. Okay? I hope all of these vocabulary words are clear. Remember that if you don't understand the meaning of some words, look for the meaning in Spanish and write meaning on that, okay? Now please turn to next page and let's continue with this exercise. Please read the instructions and from exercise 4, please. Bueno. Hola, maestro. Buenos días. Intelectuales aquí. ¿Cómo está? También bien, maestro. Gracias. Bien, todos muy bien. ¿Ustedes cómo están? Qué bueno. Sí. Sí, sí, sí. Sí. Pues yo no tengo maestro, pero igual y alguna gente de mi familia que tiene un negocio de comida igual y podría, le voy a comentar. Sí, sí, sí. Sí, claro. I'm so sorry, I have to answer a phone call, okay? So now let's continue with exercise 4. And it says, check the answer at the bottom of the page. How many did you get right? Okay, so it says, for each photo, choose the adjective A, B, or C that matches how the person is feeling. So what can you tell me about this? What can you tell me? What do you think? How do you think she's feeling? Anxious, delighted, or shocked? What do you think about that? I think that she feels anxious, maybe. Se ve como ansiosa. Okay. Number 2, suspicious. I think it's suspicious. Delighted. Number 3, excited, maybe. Entusiasmada. Number 4, envious. Es como muy enojado, envidioso. We don't, okay? So let's continue with exercise 5. Read the tweets and complete the hashtags with the adjectives from exercise 2. Then compare your answers. More than one answer may be possible, okay? So we have here, Stella, Jules has got a new phone that I really want, envious, envidiosa, okay? Amy Price, there is nothing to do here, bored. Student boys, it's our end of term party tonight, excited. Remember, I have written my answers here, but you have to write your answers first, okay? You can write different answers. 2 or 3 answers may be possible from these chats. Our English teacher is away, so we haven't got a test. Delighted. My new MP3 player doesn't work. Press. Oops, drop a plate of food in the school canteen. Embarrassed. Apenada. Okay? Now, let's do the listening practice. We have exercise 6. As you have already checked your answers here, we have to do the listening practice, okay? Are you ready? Okay, so let's check. We have the correct answers here. From 1 is letter A, we are correct, anxious. From picture number 2, C, 3C. Okay, we are correct. We are checking exercise 1, okay? Don't confuse. And from picture 4 is B. It's not envious, it's cross. It's something like more than angry. That's the meaning, more than angry. Okay, now let's do exercise 6, and it says, listen to 5 speakers, match one of the adjectives from the list below, which is a speaker 1 to 5. There are 3 extra adjectives that you're not going to use, okay? So ready? Let's start.
Lesson 1A, exercises 6 and 7. Speaker 1.
Guess what? You know there's a big charity concert at Wembley Stadium next week? Well, I've got a ticket. I know. It's great, isn't it? Who's playing? Loads of bands. Well, for a start, the Black Eyed Peas. I know. And Lady Gaga. And Katy Perry. I know. Amazing. I can't wait.
Speaker 2.
Hi, what are you up to? Oh, really? Sounds good. Me? I'm baking. You know it's Matt's birthday on Saturday. Yes, it's a birthday cake. Chocolate and Brazil nut. He doesn't eat nuts. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh dear, that's bad news. But the nuts are big. He can leave them. What? He doesn't like chocolate. Are you sure? Oh. That's really bad news.
Speaker 3.
Hello, Nikki? Yes, I'm at the bus stop. Sorry. But listen. No, but listen. Just listen a moment. I know, but I got here nearly an hour ago. There aren't any buses. I don't know why. It's really strange. Yes, they're usually every 10 minutes. No, I really don't understand. Very strange.
Speaker 4.
Hi, Anna. I got a text from your brother about your exam. Congratulations! Brilliant news. What? Sorry? Oh, you failed? Really? Hang on. Let me read it again. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I didn't read it properly. Yes, I'm sure you're feeling really bad. Actually, so am I, now. Red face. Silly me.
Speaker 5.
Hello, Dad. Yes, I know it's late. Yes, I am in bed, but I can hear voices outside. In the garden, I think. They're men's voices. Where are you? Are you coming home soon? Yes, Mum's here, but I think she's asleep. No, they're still there. I don't like it. Yes, they could be next door, I suppose. I don't know. Are you coming home soon?
Okay, so let's check your answers. What answer could you write here? I think she was excited. Number 2, disappointed. Number 3, confused. If you get more than 2 mistakes, listen again and try to do it again, okay? Number 4, embarrassed, apenado. Okay, porque pensó que había pasado el examen y lo había reprobado. And number 5, anxious. Okay? So, we have the correct answers, right? Now, as you can remember, in the last lessons, we checked about the present simple and the present continuous. Do you remember that? In this case, we use the present continuous for things happening as we speak. Las cosas que están pasando en el momento en el que estamos, okay? However, with verbs not using continuous tenses like believe, belong, hate, know, and seem, we use the present simple. Incluso cuando sean cosas que están sucediendo en este momento, hay verbos que no se pueden utilizar con la terminación ing. Eso ya lo habíamos revisado en la lección anterior, ¿ok? En este caso se usa present simple. And we have an example here. Look, Jack seems cross at this moment, okay? We have the verb seems. We don't see it seeming. Now it says, listen again and complete the sentences A to E with the speakers 1 to 5 and the correct present tense form of the verbs in brackets. Okay, so I'm going to repeat. You have to write, complete the sentences A to E with the speakers 1 to 5. With these speakers, okay? So you have to write here the number of the speaker and you have to write here the verb, okay? In the present tense from these verbs. So listen again.
Lesson 1A, exercises 6 and 7. Speaker 1.
Guess what? You know there's a big charity concert at Wembley Stadium next week? Well, I've got a ticket. I know. It's great, isn't it? Who's playing? Loads of bands. Well, for a start, the Black Eyed Peas. I know! And Lady Gaga. And Katy Perry. I know! Amazing! I can't wait!
Speaker 2.
Hi. What are you up to? Oh, really? Sounds good. Me? I'm baking. You know it's Matt's birthday on Saturday. Yes, it's a birthday cake. Chocolate and Brazil nut. He doesn't eat nuts. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh dear, that's bad news. But the nuts are big. He can leave them. What? He doesn't like chocolate. Are you sure? Oh. That's really bad news.
Speaker 3.
Hello, Nikki? Yes, I'm at the bus stop. Sorry. But listen. No, but listen. Just listen a moment. I know, but I got here nearly an hour ago. There aren't any buses. I don't know why. It's really strange. Yes, they're usually every 10 minutes. No, I really don't understand. Very strange.
Speaker 4.
Hi, Anna. I got a text from your brother about your exam. Congratulations! Brilliant news. What? Sorry? Oh, you failed? Really? Hang on. Let me read it again. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. I didn't read it properly. Yes, I'm sure you're feeling really bad. Actually, so am I, now. Red face. Silly me.
Speaker 5.
Hello, Dad. Yes, I know it's late. Yes, I am in bed, but I can hear voices outside. In the garden, I think. They're men's voices. Where are you? Are you coming home soon? Yes, Mum's here, but I think she's asleep. No, they're still there. I don't like it. Yes, they could be next door, I suppose. I don't know. Are you coming home soon?
Okay, so as you have already listened to the dialogue, to the speakers again, so complete your exercise, please. Okay, here are the answers. Now please check your answers with my answers, okay? And here are the correct use of the verbs. In this I don't have enough space to write it. Is doesn't understand. Is lying. Has. And is making. Okay, so here are your answers. Okay, check your answers, please. If you have more than 2 mistakes, please listen again and try to have as good markers as you can. Now, let's continue. And it says, we have already checked our answers from exercise 6 and 7. Now it says, read the modifying verbs below and number them in the order from the weakest to the strongest. El más débil, a little bit, es como muy, muy poquito. Number 1. Number 2, try to do it by your own and then check your answers, okay? A little bit, number 1. A bit, number 2. Rather, number 3. And very, number 4, okay? Extremely is the strongest, extremadamente, number 5. Now, In this exercise, and this is going to be the last exercise for today, you are going to write notes about how you usually feel in these situations. Sometimes you might need more than one adjective. You can use more than one. It could be better. Include modifying adverbs from exercise 9. How do you feel when you have an exam in 10 minutes? For example, when I have if I have an exam in 10 minutes, I will feel a bit nervous. Okay, that's an example. That's my example from exercise 1. So try to do the same with the rest of your questions here from 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, try to do the same. If you don't have enough space here, try to use a post-it or paste a piece of paper here in this page. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. Take care and have a nice weekend. And remember that you have homework. I'm going to write you in the chat what are you going to do for homework for this weekend, okay? So take care. See you next week. Bye.